Pam, the Sovereign Prophetess here, coming just to talk about gratitude. So this is a mini masterclass, and it all is on the topic of gratitude. So gratitude is thankfulness, being in the present now and being grateful. And sometimes accessing gratitude feels hard, right? Especially if we're feeling off, if we're maybe having one of those rough days, one of those rough mornings. It's sometimes hard to access gratitude, right? Or if we're angry or we feel like we've been hurt, this can be hard. And yet, when we take one step towards gratitude, it takes 1,000 steps towards us. So oftentimes what I'll do if I'm feeling off is I will anchor into gratitude. I will go, okay, what are the things I'm thankful for? And I like to do this a lot in front of a mirror, because when I'm looking at myself and saying the things out loud, there's a powerful like energy expansion that happens when you're looking at yourself. So if you can do this in front of a mirror, I recommend it, but sometimes that's not possible. So I will just go ahead and do it wherever I am, or I'll put it onto my phone and videotape myself, because that is also there. So what you want to do is you want to start with anything that you're grateful for. And then say another thing, and another thing, and another thing. And before you know it, you're going to be saying tens of 20 things, 30 things. Like, it's just going to start to come so easily. And so you just take that initial step. But why is gratitude so important? I mean, it's important in the obvious effect that, like, when we're grateful for things, more of them come to us, right? So in the energy of manifestation, or in the energy of co-creation, what we're grateful for likes to be with us, so we get more of it, right? But the other reason why gratitude is so important is it helps us access soul turn on. It helps us access what lights us up. And it helps us shift our mood without doing what most of us do when we try and shift our mood, is go into our overthinking brain, right? We don't want to do our overthinking brain ever, right? It serves no purpose. Our brain is only going to support us in as much as we are already in a place of in the realm of infinite possibilities. So when we are feeling stressed, or when we are feeling like distant from our soul turn on, we don't want to go into the overthinking. But gratitude is one of the ways to access the realm, because gratitude is in the realm of immersive manifestations, the realm of limitless possibilities, the realm of the infinite. Gratitude is in that. So when we go into gratitude, all of a sudden you're going to find that all these ideas are going to start popping in, or you're going to start noticing your mood is going to shift. Like, it is a really powerful, powerful shift. And additionally, when we are in gratitude, it actually, what it does is it shifts from feeling like maybe hurt or disappointed into, okay, all is well. I know that everything is going to be okay. And it actually helps us access what I like to call our inner bitch. And a lot of people misunderstand inner bitch. Inner bitch is actually our soul protector. Inner bitch is, and by the way, I say inner bitch for all genders. So you could switch inner bitch to whatever languaging you want to use. But I use this as the soul protector. The part of us that rises up to stand in our own power. The part of us that will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of, or walked all over, or treated unkindly. And also the part of ourselves that will stand in our knowing and in our sovereignty, and will do what we need to do to protect ourselves in a soul level, whether that mean block or distance or remove ourselves from a situation. But it will also allow us to be in gratitude of what we are learning in the process of the situation. Because there is always a purpose. There is always, life is always happening for us. So when something is crumbling or something has gone awry, it is always going to show us, life is always going to show us how and why this is happening. Now, this is not the same as saying you just need to look on the bright side, or everything happens for a reason. Like, not in that way that's dismissive of the situation. That would be an example of bypassing, right? But more in the sense of, I am a sovereign being, and this situation has happened. what can I take from this? What does my soul want to learn from this? Because I realize that this could happen any number of ways. I could learn a particular thing about myself or a particular important teaching or lesson that I need to integrate, and I could learn that in 1,000 different ways. But I'm in this situation right now. So what can I learn from this? What can I extract from this? What does my soul want to learn in this situation? And then we can go into the gratitude for that. And it doesn't mean that we don't allow ourselves to feel the hurt. We do. It doesn't mean that we don't remove ourselves from a situation or make a shift and protect ourselves. We do. And it also means that we live in that place of gratitude. And this is such a powerful shift because it is true. When we do this, it's truly taking radical self-responsibility. And radical self-responsibility is simply, I'm good, whether I make a mistake or not. Whether I do something amazing or not, whether I follow every intuitive hit or not, I'm always good because I am whole, I am worthy, and I am loved. And the creator of the entire universe, God, source, whatever languaging you want to use, has created me to have an amazing life. And I get to live that amazing life. And all parts of my life are unfolding in a way that is going to be supportive of me. And I can honor that, and I can be excited about that, and I can be in gratitude about that. And when we're in gratitude, when we find those moments of gratitude, even amidst the anxiety or the worry or the stress, what we're actually saying to the universe, to ourselves, in our divine union, in our intuitive channel, is, I desire to feel amazing. I desire to claim my happiness. Right as I'm saying that, the wind is blowing me. I desire to claim my happiness. We are here to not be stuck on a hamster wheel of healing. We are not here to be stuck on a hamster wheel of shame. We are not here to be stuck on the hamster wheel of being busy. We are not here to live in the matrix. We are not here to live that way. We are here to be sovereign beings set free. We are here to live in our worthiness in all aspects of our lives, in the parts of our lives where we have been in integrity, the parts where we've been out of integrity. We make ourselves so wrong. That's the conditioning of the matrix. Make ourselves so wrong. There's the right, the wrong, if it makes us a good person or not. Oh my gosh, we are all here on a journey doing the best we can in every moment. Let each moment be expansive. Let ourselves see the worthiness. I'll give you an example. When I was really working on understanding money as energy and understanding that we live in an abundant universe and that we can receive in abundance in all ways, including financially, I was starting to learn how to attract larger and larger amounts of money. And at one point, I was able to attract larger amounts of money, but I wasn't able to have the money in overflow. So I would have it go out just as fast as it came in sexy, amazing ways, unlike previously when the money was just always going out to pay for debt or bills or whatever. But the money would come in and it would be like circulating in like amazing, sexy, juicy ways. But it was still not feeling like as much an overflow. And I really wanted to shift that. But at one point, somebody had said to me, oh my gosh, why are you so good at receiving but so bad at holding? And that really stuck with me. And I let that story become implanted for me. And I started thinking that that was my story. But that's just a story. That wasn't true. The truth is that I was getting better and better at all this. I was getting better at receiving. I was getting better at circulating in a really juicy, sexy way. And I was getting better at shifting into overflow. But I made myself wrong for it. I made myself like, oh my gosh, well, I'm good at this now, but then I'm not good at holding it. But just, 6 months before that, I wasn't even good at receiving the money, right? And yet, did I make myself wrong for that at the time? I'm sure I did, but not anymore. So we don't need to make ourselves wrong for things. We're learning how to do this. It becomes playful. It becomes fun. It's like, oh my gosh, okay, that didn't work out. But that's okay because I'm sourced. And if you have not checked out my offerings in the vault by Cam, the Sovereign Prophetess, oh my gosh, check those out now. Sourced is one of the workshops that's in the vault. And it is all about how to know and live in that complete and total faith that we are sourced completely by source. I'm starting to get the hiccups. I do that a lot when I channel. We are sourced. We are always taken care of by God's source universe, always. And so when we allow it to be playful, we can see how sourced we are. But when we make ourselves wrong for it, when we are making ourselves like, oh my gosh, why can't I figure this out? Or why did I do this wrong again? Then what happens is we diminish our worthiness, and it makes it so much harder to access the playfulness. But it's in the playfulness that we attract. It's in the playfulness that we manifest, right? And so when we are technically we're manifesting all the time, but it's in the playfulness that we manifest our heart's desires, our true heart's desires. And the thing is that when we're manifesting in life, the manifestation towards our true heart's desires, towards our soul turn on, is so much stronger. The frequency is so much stronger and so much higher than the frequencies of the things that we don't want. We don't need to ever worry that, oh my gosh, I'm bringing bad things into my life when I'm having an off day. We don't. It's that it actually just creates nervous system dysregulation, and it's really a fucked up way of thinking. What we get to do is remember that we are sourced, that God is for us, that everything is happening for us, and allowing ourselves to be set free, to feel good, to know we are worthy, to be loved, and to go after our dreams is the most amazing gift we can give to ourselves and to the collective and to the world. Because when we are our set free selves, we give the most amazing gifts to the world. And so I invite you to set yourself free. I invite you to check out my work at the Cambria Institute on our website. Follow me on socials, The Sovereign Prophetess on Instagram, Cam Worley Gonzalez on Facebook, The Sovereign Prophetess on TikTok. Join me. I invite you to join me on this journey of living intuitively every moment of every day.